Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Special Set of Skills presents Deadly Premonition. Huge. Wanted to do this for a long time. Didn't have the means to do it. So we're going to be starting it off. This is, of course, the Steam copy. I'm playing with a controller. And I've added in some things because this is the director's cut, which Swery65 has added in some pretty great things, such as different suits, different cars, different skins, whatever. Let's get right into it. This opening might be a little loud. I haven't figured out how to turn it down, so just brace your eardrums and whatnot. So here we go. And I'm going to try to stay quiet through most of these.
I want to hear another story.
Yes, of course. You've been waiting a long time for this, so how about a special one? This story is very strange and very nasty, but somewhat nostalgic. Do you think you can be a good girl and listen all the way to the end?
Is it a scary story?
It might be, but it's also a very important story. If you don't want to hear it, I can tell you a different story.
No, I want to hear it. This way, I won't be scared.
Will you turn on the TV then? Leave the sound down like always. Now, listen. This is important. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Alright, well, of course that was a special opening for the director's cut. But this is such a great game. If you haven't heard of Deadly Premonition, one of those strangely acclaimed games that, again, doesn't look very well, doesn't look very good, but God, it's got to be one of my all-time favorites. Again, if you're not familiar with Deadly Premonition, you control Francis York Morgan, a special FBI agent, told to go to this seedy, Twin Peaks-esque town called Greenvale. And, strange things
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
Those are some weird fucking
It's
kids,
about
man.
time to get started.
The voiceovers are kind of laughable, but I don't know. It's hard to say what is really what. If I was trying to say to somebody, you need to play this game, it'd be hard to find a reason why.
Can you hear me? It's me.
It's one of those games that you have to try. It's
If you can hear my voice, could you respond?
It's probably my third copy
Good.
of this.
I thought you went to sleep.
I'm glad I bought all 3
Zach,
copies.
don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
Sure, why not? course, you're talking to Zach.
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think about it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zach? The perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into her nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women. They're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
What a badass.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
As I was saying before, I'm not going to say who Zach is if you haven't played this. If you have, it's a pleasant surprise. But again, if you haven't, I'm not going to say it because it's interesting, you know. For some reason, I'm not in the suit that I said. I don't know if that comes into play later. It's not a big deal, really. So this game is very Silent Hill-ish in the fact of combat and the fact that... Oh, there we go. Now I can run. I have to try to get used to the controls again because I'm used to actually playing this on the PS3, and I don't know if I'm going to do 100% on this playthrough. I don't know if it's probably not. Probably just enough to get me through. This could be an actual long playthrough. This is actually going to be a long first episode. I know we're already about 10 minutes in. But I wanted to at least get past through the cutscenes. probably my favorite part of the game, the profiling.
Looks like we're being
I
welcomed.
don't really
Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
understand how he does that, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna question that. There we go. There. God damn, this is gonna take a while to get used to again. Tank controls. They're left to be desired. That's for damn sure. I mean, as you can see, it's like, well, Director's Cut fixed a lot of the problems from the original, but it's still kind of wonky.
Huh?
Graphics are a little bit more cleaned up too, and I say that's, you know, they're still not like really fucking great, but to somebody that's never played this before, it would seriously be hard for me to say like, oh hey, you should play Deadly Premonition because this game is just fucking phenomenal. And then people look at it, it's like, yeah, but look at the graphics, look at the controls, look at the voice acting. What is there honestly to like about this game? But it's just one of those things, man. You have to try for yourself, and rave reviews. It's still considered one of the sleeper hits of 2011. I think it was either 11 or 12. It was a few years ago, at least. I want to say 2011. So York, he puts clues together inexplicably, although they never really explain. Yeah, they never really explain that. But there's a mystery. There sure is, and putting it together takes quite a lot of effort. I don't really understand why I just psycho-babbled there. Apparently I am still not very good at multitasking. The one thing I don't like about the director's cut, however, is that they dumbed it down a little bit. The original one used to have 3 levels of difficulty, which didn't really matter much, except the fact that it just took longer to kill the, I don't want to call them zombies, but just it took longer to do stuff. In this one, it's just one. It feels like normal to me. It might be adaptive. I'm not exactly sure. Sure, we can start profiling. Racial profiling. So every time you get a clue, you get a little bit more of the story opened up. A little bit of foreshadowing here. Again.
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but
Don't know how he does it.
that one takes the cake.
It's the first time I've been attacked so directly. Zach, can you give me a logical explanation about what that was? Never mind,
Zombies?
don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
We're going to answer this phone and save real quick. That is where I'm going to cut this one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. This is going to be a pretty good playthrough, I hope. And come back next time for Let's Play Deadly Premonition. Bye, everybody.